הרב הגאון, הרב אהרון סובה, ירצון שייתן לו הקדוש ברוך הוא בריאות טובה,
אמן,
איכות ימים ושנים, סובה
אמן.
שמחות, בכל אשר יפנה ישכיל ויצליח,
אמן,
חיל חיל, אמן כן יהי רצון.
אמן, יבורך ומברך.
Thank you. כן. טוב, רבותיי, אנחנו מתחילים השבוע ספר שמות. We are starting this week ספר שמות. We have a few parashiyot about יציאת מצרים. Hashem made miracles. He gave the Egyptians 10 plagues. And then they were forced to send Am Israel out. Why 10? If Hashem wants Paro to release Am Israel, he can give him one strong plague, and that's it. An example, Makat Dam. The blood was only 1 week. 1 week. So Hashem could make it not 1 week, 3 months, and they would give up. Or Hashem could start with Makat Bechorot from the beginning, and that's it. So it means the 10 plagues Hashem gave to the Egyptians, it was not just to force Paro, to force the Egyptians to release Am Israel. It was another reason. And Hashem himself telling Moshe Rabbeinu what was the reason. ולמן תספר באוזני בנך ובן בנך את אשר התעללתי במצרים. Hashem wanted Am Israel to believe in Hashem. The miracles were not only to torture the Egyptians. It was for Am Israel. They were watching and they saw Am Israel. The last year, they were not slaves anymore. All of them were living in Eretz Goshen. All of them. And they saw the miracles and they enjoyed. Not, they didn't see it on TV or this or that. No, they saw it live. The miracles of Hashem, and they saw that every plague came to the Egyptians, not to Am Israel, and they enjoyed. And it caused Am Israel to believe in Hashem. If we want to understand that, an example. If someone wants to eat at his house, and so his wife, she is preparing food for him, and she knows some people, they like sweet, he likes steak, he likes this, he likes that. She knows what he likes, she prepares for him, yeah. So she doesn't have to prepare 10 kinds of food. She knows what he wants, she will prepare. But if you go to a restaurant, you have menu. Some restaurants, you have maybe 100 kinds of food. Because some people, they like this. Some people like this. Everyone has different taste. Even steak, some people want it well done. Some people medium. So everyone wants it different. So they have to bring many kinds of food. Everyone can choose what he wants. So the taste of people, it's different. Everyone is different taste. The same thing, the brain of people, it's different. Some people understand very quick. Some people you have to explain to them many times until they understand. Some people so makat dam, the Jewish people, unfortunately, in Egypt, they were worshipping idols like the Egyptians. Like the Egyptians. The angel of Egypt, when Hashem wanted to kill the Egyptians on Yam Suf, he came, the angel, he said, Hashem, you did a miracle to Am Israel and you want to kill the Egyptians? They are worshipping idols exactly like the Egyptians. Ma halalu of the Avodah Zarah, afalalu of the Avodah Zarah. So Michael, the angel of Am Israel, when he heard that, he ran to Egypt. He brought from one building, instead of the stone, they put a baby, the babies of the Jewish people. He took one baby, he brought him, he said, Hashem, Am Israel, you know why they worship idols? Because of the Egyptians. Look at the baby, they killed babies. So Am Israel, they tortured them, they were forced to worship idols. But the bottom line, they were like the Egyptians, they were worshipping idols. So some Jewish people, they saw Makat Dam, the first plague. Wow, this is the power of Hashem. Some people, no. Yeah, maybe something happened, the fish died in the blood of the fish, like this, like that. And the Hartumim, the magicians of Egypt, they did the same. So it means maybe Moshe Rabbeinu is magician. So they didn't believe yet. So after that, the second one came. More people believed. And another one, until Am Israel started to believe in Hashem. So they could go, they could leave Egypt in order to accept Torah after. But according to that, the Egyptians can say, Hashem, you want Am Israel to believe? Okay, make miracles, different miracles. Why? The miracles you did, it was to torture us. That we suffered, we died. It was terrible plagues. Everyone was different and very strange and very bad. So why, if you want Am Israel to believe, you could make like an example. They will see in the sky fire, angels of fire like this, like that. They will believe. So why did you give us 10 plagues? You tortured us, you killed us, just to make Am Israel to believe? But the answer is yes. I will give you an example. Someone had a baby boy, and the mother could not give him milk to the baby. So the father hired a woman, and she was nursing the baby. A few months later, suddenly the baby got sick. He had problem with his stomach, very bad. So the doctors came, they checked, and they said, we have medicine for that. But the medicine is very strong. Baby cannot take that medicine. But if the woman, she will take the medicine, even it's very bad, it's very strong, it's like poison for her, but it will have influence on her milk, and the baby will drink the milk, it will recover. Okay? So they told the woman, take the medicine. She said, me? Medicine? Like poison? No way. The father hired me to nurse the baby, not to drink bad medicines. No way. But please, it's very important for the baby. Look at the situation. And the father said, I will give you money for that. She said, even if you give me big money, no way, I don't want. It's your problem, it's not my, you didn't hire me for that. So the father immediately sued her. He went to the court. The judge heard the story. He said like that. He said, of course, you hired her just to nurse the baby. She doesn't have to drink, to eat bad medicines. It's like poison for her. But I want to ask the doctors, baby, small baby, how come he got sick in his stomach like that? He doesn't eat bad food. He just he has milk, nothing. So how come? How he became so sick? The doctor said it's very simple. The woman, she ate bad food. It had influence on the milk. Because of that, the baby got sick. The judge said, okay, now we understand. The baby became sick because of her. So she brought the sickness. She will take the sickness from him. Force her to take it. He became sick because of her. It's the same thing the Egyptians. Hashem told them, Reshaim, you tortured Am Israel. You made them worshipping idols. Because of you, Am Israel became like that. Now you have to suffer, and when you will suffer, because of you, Am Israel will believe in Hashem. So, Rabotai, this is a story of the plagues the Egyptians got. It was for us. Now, we don't see miracles. You know, since the end of the first Holy Temple, the first Bet HaMikdash, usually we don't see real miracles. Many times you see people, they said, yeah, miracle, I saw this rabbi, he made hocus pocus and miracle. No, believe me, it's sketch, it's nothing. Nothing. And sometimes people think they see something, they have imagination. You know, I will tell you, there was 300 years ago, there was a big rabbi, Rabbi Yonatan Eibeshitz. He was very sharp, very smart. And every time he used to go to the palace of the king, and it was argument with the priest, the cardinal, every time. One day the cardinal told him, look, millions believe that to be Christians, and much more than the Jewish people. I want to tell you, how come so big number of people, millions, believe in that? If it is wrong, how come so many people believe in that? The rabbi was laughing very much. He said, you ask how come people, many people believe about something that it's not the truth? I will show you how come people believe. The rabbi said, okay, go with me now. The king will watch from the window. He will see what will happen now. Come with me. Everything I do, you have to do the same. And everything I say yes. Just this. Okay. The rabbi went to the street. In the middle of the street, he stood up and he looked up like that. He was standing and looking. So the priest next to him looking. Some people saw the rabbi and the cardinal, in the middle of the street watching up. So people came, another one, and all of them were looking up. And nobody understood what is happening here. Finally, someone asked the rabbi, "Rabbi, can you explain to us why you look?" The rabbi said, "You don't see angels from fire running in the heaven, in the sky? Don't you see it?" The man said, "No." And the rabbi told the priest, "Do you see what I see?" He said, "Yes, I see. Yeah, yes." So the rabbi said, "Wow, angels, angels." Suddenly, someone said, "Yes, I see. I see too. Me too." And then another one. Hundreds of people were screaming, "Yes, we see, we see." And the rabbi smiled. The rabbi said, "I'm sorry, I don't see anything. Let's go," he told the priest. You see, people have imagination. People have imagination. So, we don't see miracles anymore. The Gemara said, Esther, Amalka, the story of Esther was the last time Hashem made miracles that everybody could see the miracles. Am Israel were fighting with the enemies. They killed 75,000 people and no one Jew died. Ish lo amad bifnehem. They won. They were strong. It was a miracle. Since that, all the time, it was again the story of Hanukkah. They saw real miracles. Yes, it's not written in the Bible, in Tanakh, but Hanukkah. And then sometimes happen real miracles, but it's very seldom. Why? Good question. Why? Because Hashem gave us Torah. In the Torah, it is written all the miracles of Hashem. If every Jew, if he reads the Torah, he doesn't believe, it means he has a problem. We have the Torah to believe. In order to believe, we read the parasha to believe. If someone said, "No, I want to see miracles," who do you think you are? Hashem has to convince you to believe. You don't want to believe, don't believe. It's your problem. So you have Torah. So we have Torah every year. The night of Pesach, we read the Haggadah. We talk about Yetziat Mitzrayim. We talk about the miracles Hashem did. And then we eat matzah, we eat maror, and we are strong with emunah. We fulfill the mitzvot, and we read the Torah, and we have emunah. Hashem doesn't have to show everyone miracles. And I'm telling you, even if Hashem makes now miracles, many miracles, I'm telling you, many people that don't believe, they will not believe, even if they see miracle. Do you think that Lapid, he sees miracle, he will believe? 100% not. And Rabotai, I want to tell you a story about that. You know, 200 years ago, there was a big rabbi, no, less than 200, maybe 150 years ago, Rabbi Yisrael Salanter. Rabbi Yisrael Salanter was the biggest tzaddik, Talmid Chacham, and number one with Midot, Musar. He was rabbi at the city Salant, small city, but big community, Jewish community. All the people were tzaddikim, they were around the rabbi, very good community. One day, some people came to Rabbi Yisrael Salanter and told him, in France, there were Jewish people modern. They were Orthodox, Yirei Shamayim, but started to be weak going to the Reform. And that people in Paris, they opened Bet Midrash LeRabbanim, like college for rabbis. And it was a question, it will be good place to make real rabbis strong, or Chas v'Shalom, the opposite. It will be bad place, like in Germany there were some colleges like that, it became the worst. So in Paris it was a question. So Rabbi Yisrael Salanter heard about that. He told the people that were organizing it, he said, I agree to be the head of this college. So he left Salant. He went for a few years to Paris. He lived in Paris. He made that Bet Midrash. He made it Kolel, real Kolel Bet Midrash, Talmidei Chachamim. And then one of the students was the best one. He appointed him instead of him, and he went back to Salant. When he came back to Salant, all the city were happy, very happy. The rabbi came back, and they made big reception to the rabbi. All the people, everybody came, they were dancing, happy. And the rabbi also was very excited to come back. And the rabbi looked around, he saw the people, he didn't see them 2-3 years, Baruch Hashem, he sees them again. But the rabbi had one rich man, very rich, and a very good man, Yirei Shamayim. The rabbi saw that this man didn't come. He didn't come. The rabbi thought probably he doesn't feel good. In the morning, the rabbi went to pray Shaharit, and he saw this man didn't come. In Minha Arvit, this man didn't come. So he asked the people, what happened to this guy? Why didn't he come? They told him, Rabbi, we are sorry to tell you, this guy, after you left, short time later, he stopped coming Minha and Arbit, just Shaharit. After a few weeks, Shani v'Hamishi. Then only Shabbat. Then he stopped coming even Shabbat, and then he became not religious. What? This man was good, he was learning Torah every day. Yes, but since you left, he didn't have a rabbi. Step by step, he went far, more and more, until he became not religious. The rabbi heard that. Immediately, he went to his house. He went to his house, he knocked the door. The man opened the door, he saw the rabbi. Oh, Rabbi, welcome, welcome, I'm very happy to see you. Okay, please, Rabbi. So the rabbi entered the house and told him, tell me please, what is your story? The man said, okay, Rabbi, I will tell you the story. First of all, I didn't have a rabbi. Everyone without a rabbi, step by step, without a rabbi, he doesn't have anyone to teach him Torah, and he is not learning Torah. Step by step, he will be not religious like before. That's what happened to me. This is first. And I didn't like, then I didn't like the tefillah, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. So step by step, I became less. But one day happened something. When I saw it, I decided I don't want to be religious anymore. What happened? He said, I went to eat lunch in a restaurant. There was in that city small restaurant, kosher restaurant. Suddenly, one Jewish man, Jewish, he said, I know this man is Jewish. He came, he asked the restaurant if they have rabbit. Rabbit? Kosher restaurant rabbit? He said, why not? I eat rabbit. So he said, can you call the other restaurant, go bring for me rabbit? I will eat it in the corner. They said, okay. They went, they brought to him meat of rabbit. Terrible. He said, when I saw that, I was shocked. I was shocked. Jewish men eating rabbit? So, Hashem, you said in the Torah not to eat it. So this man, when he put it in his mouth, Hashem has to kill him immediately. So I had emunah. I believed that immediately when he will put it at his mouth, he will die. He will get something, heart attack, something, he will die. And the man took the rabbit, he ate it, enjoyed. Lo kahata ino, velo nas leho. Nothing happened to him. And he was very happy, eating, and left. So where is the power of Hashem? How come? How come a Jewish man eating rabbit and Hashem didn't punish him immediately? Since I saw that, I stopped believing in Hashem. The rabbi said, okay, I heard you. And he started to talk to him about this, about that. Yeah. Suddenly, the door opened. Young girl came to the house. And the rich man said, Rabbi, this young girl, she is my daughter. So she came, hi, Rabbi. And the father said, Rabbi, my daughter is genius. She learned to play music. She knows any kinds of violin, everything. She knows to play music. She's very professional. Number one. And the rabbi said, you know, I understand very well about music. Do you think I believe you? So young, she knows everything? I don't believe you. I want your daughter now to go to bring, first of all, the violin. I want to hear, and then I will tell you if she is professional or not. So please go, bring the violin and come. I want to hear how you make it, then I will tell you. The girl said, okay, and she was very embarrassed, and she left. After 5 minutes, the rabbi said, your daughter, she doesn't have derech eretz. I told her to bring the violin and to play. The man said, Rabbi, I cannot understand you. You embarrassed her. And she, of course, she will not come back. After what you told her, you don't believe. The rabbi said, why do you think I have to believe? He said, you have to believe because I told you she learned. She has certificates. Some certificates, and the best professors, they signed the certificate. So you have to believe because of the certificate. Everyone will say, no, I don't believe, I want to hear, she has to go all the time with the violin to show people she knows. No, because of that, she learned, she had tests, she got certificate. The rabbi said, you heard what you said? The professors, you are rich men. If you want to bribe them, you can. So, but when they sign, you say it's like Halacha leMoshe miSinai. Yes, certificate for sure. She's number one. Why? Because she has certificate. And we have certificate also. The Torah. We have the Chumash. The miracles of Hashem. So you say, I don't believe until I will see the man eating rabbit. Oh, boom, he will die immediately. No. Hashem doesn't have to prove you that He exists and that He can make miracles. Because of that we have the Torah. So Rabotai, Baruch Hashem, we have the Torah. By the way, if someone wants proofs that Hashem gave us the Torah, Hashem created the world, Hashem is handling the world, we can prove it from 100 places. I will give you one example to prove that Hashem gave us the Torah, that Hashem created the world. It is written in the Torah, fish should have snapir and kaskeset. And the Gemara said, if fish has kaskeset, he has snapir. Impossible to have a kaskeset. You know, it's a small things on the skin. Scale. Yes. If he has scales, of course he has snapir, 100%. Always it's like that. So the Gemara said, Gemara learned it from the Torah. You know how many kinds of fish there are in the world? Millions. Never, ask everyone, never they found a fish with scales and no snapir. Never happened. It means the one that wrote that, he created the world. Like Coca-Cola, who can tell us what contains the Coca-Cola? The one that made Coca-Cola, he can say this and that. What not, he can tell you this not, this yes. So the only one that created the world can tell us what we have in this world, what we don't have. So it means that Hashem created the world. The same thing the Gemara said, learn from Pesukim, that only pig has parsot, not ma'ale gera. Only pig. Only pig. No one more like that. So until now, millions, 600 years ago, America was not. So in America, people found millions kinds of animals. And no one, they found pig in America also. But no one was like a pig that has parsot and not ma'ale gera. So it means Hashem created the world. Hashem created America before people discovered America. So many proofs we have. We don't need explanation. We know it from the Torah. The bottom line, we have to follow the Torah. We have to read our parashiyot now, 4 parashiyot, 5 parashiyot now, until Parashat Yitro. Speak only about miracles of Hashem. If we read it good, we learn Rashi, we learn Ramban, we learn Or Haim HaKadosh. Our Emunah will be stronger and stronger, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we believe also Mashiach will come soon. Amen. Ken Yeh Ratzon.